Oh, hi guys. In this video, we are going to create an iOS client application. So this is the image generator. First, let's say okay, we create a new folder. We call the image generator 3.1. And we go to create a new folder, iOS, and let's open Xcode. Create a new project, application. Next, we call the image generator, and this is product name and team, organization, and next we go to desktop. Okay, yes, no. Next, desktop. Okay, image generator server, create, and so let's run this. Oh, okay, this is Mac application. Anyway, we need iPhone 16 Plus. Run. Oh, hello world. Yes. So let's see. General. Okay, let's see. Okay, stop. And info. Okay, image generator. I need to say configuration, localization, buildings. Oh, okay. So to need this info.plist, we need go to select the solution, and on the info tab we go to URL types, click on the plus, and we can see the hidden info.plist, and absolutely we don't need this, we just remove it. And the show in Finder, you can see the info.plist over here, and here we got the project set up, and this is our application, and the content view is the start view, and we are going to say we need a sign in page. So let's create a sign in view. The sign in view you can switch to sign up. So we need a sign in view, sign up view, and we need a sign up or sign in view to switch between the sign in view and sign up view. So let's create a new file from template and SwiftUI view. Next, we call it sign in view. Great. And this we say sign in view, and we add another new file from template, SwiftUI view. We say sign up view, sign up view. Great. And we can say for SwiftUI developer tutorial. So this SwiftUI tutorial from Apple, and we can have some basic concepts. If you are not really familiar with SwiftUI, you can go check on this. And we need a switcher, so let's add another file from template, call it the template is SwiftUI view. Next we call it sign in sign up view, and create. So for the so this is a switcher, like we can switch between sign in view or sign up view, and so how can switch between these two views? We can say we have a state variable, so add state, and this is private variable is sign up, which default to false. And for this body, some view, so everything is a view, and this is a body part of the sign in or sign up view. So we can check on if is sign up, and we say the sign up view, and else we say sign in view. And so based on this sign in or sign up, this state variable, we can know, we should show this is how we can just switch views in the app. Like we can, based on a state variable, we can show either a sign in view or sign up view. But to pass the variable from parent to children, and we can say we have is sign up, and we bind this, we bind using the $sign. this is our parents views state variable and band using this. So if you can check on this Apple's documents, it explain that how you can pass variables from parent to children, and how you can binding the state variables between the parent and children. And for this, go to the sub view. You can see that it shows we haven't see the children of sub view. We haven't say that we have a binding variable. Binding is sun up, and go back and say now it's banded. It's banding because it's just saying if this banding variable changes in the children view, and the parent view will know and will update the states based on the banding variable. So the same thing, like we can copy this and pass it to and set up in the SwiftUI view. So now we can say for our content view, instead of saying this, we say SwiftUI or sub view, and we can run the application. And you can easily fix it with its sub view. This is sub view. Sun up. Wait. Constant. Let's see. Constant. This is for the preview, and this is dot constant, and call the function. Okay, now we can use the fix it here. Say we use the banding over here, and we can and see sign up is false, and we show the sign in view over here. So perfect. That's our first step for the auth. We set up the views for the auth, and to use Supabase. Okay. So we have the auth, so the sign in sign up, and our main view will be the image generator view. So let's create it. New image generator view. So this is our image generator view. So over here we will say we have a login session. If it's login, we show the image generator view. Otherwise we show sign in or sign up view. And for the auth, we are going to use a Supabase Swift package. and this is the URL. Let's copy. Go to our application, go to the project and general, and frameworks, libraries, and embedded contents. Right. Add package dependency. Supabase, Swift. And see, this is that URL and add package. We need auth to our target. The target is image generator function. We need a function. Postgres REST API. We need that. Storage. Every time I can just read. And now you see we have this package installed. And going back to our content view. So, oh no, let's say what we need is we need to add a new file. This is a Swift file, it's not a view, and this will be Supabase, and this is import Supabase, and this will be the setup of the Supabase, which equal to Supabase client, and this inside this. Actually, you see that Swift, this is like two parameters for the function. And one is Supabase URL, which will be the URL, and this is good. The second will be Supabase key, and that's the Supabase key. And we get a Supabase URL from our Supabase, and Supabase project URL, copy, and this we say this in the iOS will be URL. We get URL from string and the function parameter of string, and we paste it over here, and that's our Supabase URL, and the Supabase key. Copy and paste over here, and so let's go back to let's see Okay. Supabase, right? Yeah. So that's, and then we go back to the and we have Supabase, and let's say we have spelling, wrong spelling image generator. This image generator. Okay. So now we can go to our root view, content view, and we can say that we have a state variable, state session, which is type of Supabase session. It's nullable, and for this view import the Supabase auth. So for this vstack, we can now say if session and not equal to null, then we say image generator view. So if user login, we show the image generator view, and else we show sign in or sign out view. And so how do we change the session? For change the session, we say the view have event of on a pair. So we unlink this on a pair and we type it. We say I got the intelligence of self.session equal auth.session. And that's not really what. So actually it is for wait state in wait Supabase. This is our Supabase. This is Supabase. The auth state changes. So we listen to this auth state change, and in that, if in this array of any of them initial session, all is not sign in, and another state could be sign out. Again, this array, and we have a chunk contains state dot event, and self dot state, which equal to state of session. It's Supabase. So actually, this is async. We need to enclose in a task. Supabase. This is and session. Yeah. Okay, so if the auth states change and we set this session, and based on this session we show sign in or sign up view. Now we run our application, it should show the sign in or sign up view. Okay. Okay, so it will show the image generator view. This will be image generator. So it shows the sign in view. Okay, so now we need to, because our sign in view, we only say we need to build the UI of the view. So let's go say we have a set of UI US screenshot, and we can go to cloud, and we can drop let's say Finder. Okay, let's see. And this is image, and we can say given the image uploaded, given the image uploaded, and create the SwiftUI screen. And it will generate the UI for us. And we can copy, so it has an email, password. we can copy this state variable first. SignIn view, so we can this binding variable is sign up, and we put a state variable under it, so it's email, password, and it's password visible, and body, so we have a geometry reader. Copy this and put it over here. Okay, so now have a preview. Okay, so it's almost close to our design, and you can do your tune up if you like, but let's say it has the sign in, the email password sign in button, and it has password visible switch. You can sign in with Apple or sign in with Google, and you can switch between sign in and sign up. And so go to the code. It has a geometry reader, and the geometry will be in. First, it has a Z stack, and put the Z stack is the lowest Z stack. So in Z axis, and it's in the lowest level, and we'll see there's a background. The color is red, green, and blue, and it has up of the background, it has a V stack, so that V stack will be from the vertical, and it has a spacer, and another V stack, and it has this text of sign in and subtitle of sign into your account, and this is in the V stack, the first V stack, and it has a font field. Another in the V stack, it has email and password. This is another V stack, and that is that a button over here, and has a divider, and has the social media sign in with. Still, it's another V stack, and there's two buttons. One is sign in with Apple, and another button is sign in with Google, and it has a sign up link. So perfect. And let's see sign in or sign up. We said is sign up equal to false, so it should be showing the sign in, but let's write. Okay, so now we are in our sign in view. Now we can pair up our functions. So when the user click on sign in, and action will be sign in with email, and that should be email with email state variable password, which will be password variable, state variable, and we put it into async. We put it into a task, and what into a task, and this is await. This here is a task of await. It's okay. So we need to create this function. Create a function. Let's see, put the function over here. Under the variable declaration, we say we have a function. Sign in with email. And this is an async function. And over here, we can say we have a do catch block to get the exception handling, and we simply dump the error if there's exception, and over here we say try update our Supabase dot auth dot sign in with email and password. Email part simply pass variable and password. Okay, so password, and this is a string type. So this is a string type, and go to our Supabase authentication. You can see we have a user which we sign up using the sign up of the web client. So now we can use this. Let's run this application. Okay, run this application, and we can go to we have some error. Okay, now right, I have spelling errors. It's fixed. How to fix? Okay, now we can say a at and the password. So we click on sign in. If it's sign in, we have a session, and yeah, let's say it go switch screen to the image generator. What happened is go to our root view, And if the Supabase all states changes, it the sign in successful, this all states changes, and we have our session state variable will change to that Supabase state session, and if this session is not equal to now, yes, and it will show the image generator view. That's exactly what we are going to see. And for the Google login, you can go to this page, get started with Google Sign In for iOS and Mac. And let's go to let's first let's say go to device home, and we are going to delete this app, delete. So it will that Supabase Auth section will be set to now. And let's say for this Google Sign In, we need to install the package, copy, and go to our project and framework. We need to install add package, paste, Google iOS Sign In. So you can see right now it's 9.0.0 add package. Google Sign In Swift add package. You can see Google Sign In Swift. Okay. And let's say, so the setup is create Auth client ID, and for project lab next is iOS application and bundle ID, which is this bundle ID, and we say bundle ID create. So you are ready to start developing, and this is the client ID. Open and go to, you can put it over here. So we have the credential start, so which it has a client ID, it has a reverse client ID, and next configure your application project. So you need your info.plist. So if we say how to see the info.plist, so you need to go to your project, go to info, and see you need click on the plus icon, so add items of URL type, anything, and it will, if it's hidden, it will show the info.plist. Now you see we add a URL type over here, but we need to remove it. And actually what we need is, let's say, we need and one is called GID client ID, copy, and GID client ID, and this is copy and paste over here. That's your GID client ID, and you need another key of CF bundle URL tabs, and CF bundle URL tabs. On this we remove it, URL tabs, and for this URL tabs is array, and we need add item of and this is key, no, item 0, we add URL scheme, and this will be reversed client ID, and go to that URL scheme. Okay, now we have set up the application, configure your application project, and next we are going to say we have the package of the Google ID sign in, and if we sign in, then we can get the user from the sign in result. So this authenticated with a backend server. This will be authenticated with Supabase backend server. So the only thing we need to the setting we need to change is go to sign in provider and go to Google, and you can see skip nonce checks. We skip the nonce checks, and that's the only thing we need to set. And okay, so let's go back to the Google sign in, and we go to handle Google sign in, and we can simply say copy this and put it in sign in with email, sign with Google. Sign in with Google, we don't need okay, sign in with email. Let's see. So for this sign in with Google, and you can see we can copy this, put it here, and we need to import Google sign in. and this should be a UI view controller. Let's say we can get guard let root view controller. This root view controller will be equal to UI application share dot windows dot first dot root view controller else return, and this will be root view controller, and so we can get the sign-in result. So we can simply say, let's say, let GID sign-in result, which will be equal to try await this. So this will get the sign-in result. We get the user ID token. With this ID token, then we can just say let ID token, which equal to sign-in result that user dot ID token, and token string else return, and we return else. Else we throw actually we cannot. Then this we cannot return. This is a throw as error, and the parameter for as error is domain of sign-in error. Code -1, and user info. User info we will treat as a key value pair. So this will be as localized description key, and value is could not find root view controller, and for this can see if that we cannot get the ID token, we throw sign-in error code -2 user info is could not get ID token from GoogleSignIn, and we have the ID token, so then will be easy to say. We can say try await Supabase auth dot sign in with ID token. This sign in with ID token, then we need credentials. And I open ID connect credential of, first we need to say ID token of ID token and the provider of Google. Okay. And okay. Supabase. And this application and say set the open URL. So this is that callback. It has a callback URL for the Supabase auth, and we say URL in. This will be JID GoogleSignIn, shared instance, handle URL. Oh, here. Okay. And we can now use GoogleSignIn. Okay. It shows in the image generator. It's already signed in. We need to sign out first to test the GoogleSignIn.